YouTube channel. If you like, hit that subscribe button listed right here. After you hit the subscribe button, if you want to receive all notifications of videos that come out on this YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and select all after you hit the notification bell. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to the channel, liking, subscribing, leaving your comments for the positive or negative. Much love and prayers out there for everybody. You know what I mean? I know my disclaimer, I'm not a pastor, preacher. I don't hold any type of office in the church, so please do not lay claims of those titles on me. I'm not here to violate any type of community guidelines, any type of copyright infringement. This here is regular conversation number 38. Regular conversation number 38, where we're talking about a video that y'all put me on yesterday and whatnot. And I found this very interesting to talk about today. Once again, we're not, attacking men and stuff like that in reference to personal issues, but more so on the biblical standpoint. And this topic is crazy. I never heard of something like this a day of my life in the church and whatnot. So shout out to everybody that's out here, even the trolls out there, even those who's from Straightway to Hell ministries. I know y'all gonna be tuning in and whatnot and things like that for sure. Shout out to everybody. It's been a long day, long 11-hour day at work. I'm tired. You understand? Help the kids out with the homework and what have you. Now I'm here. You understand? Now I'm here. All right. Let's talk about it. You understand? All right. What's up to Henry Ross? Who says, man, this dude is finished because everyone's seeing this and he can't walk this one out or try to pull out something crafty. We see you and you ain't getting away. Who says, don't mean to try and change the subject, but the Holy Scripture perspective and somebody bodies explain if you could about the eclipse once again. My apology. I guess you're talking about, you know what I mean, the solar eclipse that happened today. You know, a lot. Listen, a lot of people was, oh, wow, it's eclipse today and whatnot. Okay. You understand? Why some of them people ain't so fascinated or have aspirations to get to know Jesus Christ like that? You understand? A lot of people, when I'm at work, they outside. You know what I'm saying? Some people camped out looking at the eclipse with shades on. Listen, I looked at it without one on. You understand? I looked at it without shades on. You understand? For sure. All right. But I mean, it's a cool thing to see the work of God. The thing is that some people just get so hyped up about the eclipse and what have you, but they don't have the same energy. They don't have the same drive, you know what I mean, to prepare for Jesus Christ. And whatnot. That's what kind of bothers me at the end of the day. It's cool to see the work of God, for sure. It is. Absolutely. But to those people, oh, wow, eclipse is coming. Oh, my goodness. I flew across the country to come see an eclipse. Really? You understand? Really? You know what I mean? It's cool and everything. All right? What's up, the following way of you? You say, I'm sure whatever that person's name won't mind you using his content. He doesn't monetize and is a cool brother, Christ Jesus. Shout out to him. Shout out to him and whatnot. I believe he got that content from Ringo or something like that. And what have you. A man who's auctioning off virgins. I've never heard of such thing in the church. I never heard of it. You know what I mean? We hear about auctions with cars and antiques and whatnot. You know what I mean? Michael Jordan, basketball cards and things of that nature. But virgins in the church, women in the church. You understand that? Listen, forget about going to the streets anymore for some of those fellas out there who used to buy some cutty. You know what I mean? They got it right in the church at Mr. Dowell Church. You understand? They got cutty right in the church for sale. You know what I mean? That's crazy. And these dumb women let him do that to them. That's crazy right there. Stupid women. Let that have been my sister, my blood sister, or something like that. We ain't allowing that. Listen, we coming in there and we causing some mayhem in there for sure. You understand? If any one of them females I was blood related to, you know what I mean? It'd be a brawl for all in there. We ain't having that. You understand? For sure. All right. What up to 16-bit? Shout out to you. What's up to TNT News? 16-bit says, yo, that pastor is buck wild, cursing and drinking and pimping. I watched a video of people fighting in the church because the pastor got some girl pregnant. Well, at straight way to hell, they don't mind that. You understand? You got a manipulator like him and whatnot of the scriptures. Now, we ain't going at this man personally, but we trying to keep it on a biblical standpoint. You know what I mean? We ain't like these trolls out here. They go off course and whatnot, because we never heard of nothing like that. The guy, he's drinking in the church, drinking while preaching. Now he's pimping women. It's no different from the fellow on the street. It's no different from Bishop Magic Don Juan or Antonio Fargas. You know what I mean? What's that other cat name? I forgot his name. You know, Martin used him. Can you dig it, baby? That guy. Old movie. Pimping women in the church. And they falling for the okie doke too. You understand that? For sure. All right? For all those fellas who like going to Las Vegas because prostitution is legal. You understand? Listen, never mind that. The man got the women in the church. You understand? The man, we're going to play the video in a bit, man. We're going to play the video in a bit. Let me find it right quick. You understand? The man auctioning off the women. Wow. What's up to Prince Sean? What up to Gino P? What's up to DJ Grant? He says, hey, brother Tony and family, false pastor Dowell is a pervert and a pulpit pimp. Prince Sean says that title is wow. Auctioning virgins is crazy. What's up to what's up to Michelle B? Shout out to you. Jen Juice. He says, when are you going to do a mukbang? What is that? I don't know no mukbang. What is that? I never heard of such thing. That sounds like some witchcraft or something like that. You got to break that down. What is a mukbang? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, man. You know? What's up to Express? You says, greetings. You says, Pastor Dowell is called a pimpster. Dowell and a pedophile and an adulterer. Wow. And you know what? It's sad that, you know, he got people in there. All those fellas that was lined up. I mean, they was rubbing their chops together, waiting to purchase, waiting to get one of those females. Wow. You understand what happened to going out, you know what I'm saying? Go talking to a woman. Now they selling them in the church. Where's the FBI at? You understand? Where's the FBI? They trying to cover it up with religion. You know what I mean? Where's the CIA? Forget about Diddy. You understand? Forget about Sean Puffy Combs. You know what I mean? All right. What's up to classified information? Shout out to you. You said, I wonder how these false prophets are going to backpedal since there was no rapture today. I didn't know that some false prophets was talking about it was going to be a rapture today because of eclipse. You know, some people are just stupid. Wow, it's going to be an eclipse. The world is going to end. Man, some people are just stupid. It's a part of God's creation. You understand? It's going to be eclipse. It's going to be earthquakes, tornadoes. Hey, it is what it is. It's going to happen. You see in New York the video of an earthquake happening. These people running out the mall. Listen, if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Period. You understand? You just better hope you know Jesus Christ and you repented. You know what I'm saying? Been baptized for sure. They running out the mall. The ground's still going to shake outside. You know what I mean? If it's doomsday for you, that's it. It's over. You know what I mean? It's over. You know? And they saying it's the end of the world. Did they do anything to prepare for that? You know, people talking about it's the end of the world and stuff like that coming when the eclipse is coming by. But they ain't do nothing to get right at all. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? People taking out money. Remember when Harold Campton and whatnot, he tried to predict that the world was going to end. These people were taking money out the bank. For what? These people was crazy. Shutting down their businesses and everything. I mean, some people are just foolish. All you got to do is read the scriptures. Simple as that. You know what I mean? All right. Jen says, I thought Jesus Christ has arrived because I was terrified. I nearly wet myself with fear. Cut it out. Cut it out. You cut it out. It's just an eclipse. That's it. That's all it is. The eclipse. It's a part of God's work, which I enjoy seeing and whatnot and things like that. You know what I mean? Just like rain, thunderstorm, when lightning hit the Statue of Liberty, when lightning hit in front of your yard. You understand that? When lightning hit your tree, when you're looking outside, meet the ground shake. You know what I mean? I'm thankful for all that. Although we may be terrified, but I'm thankful for all that. You understand? Tornadoes and earthquakes and whatnot. Be thankful. Seriously. Because people in hell wish and hope that they could be in our position right now. You understand that? I was thinking about that today. People on their deathbeds and whatnot. That's a blessing. You know what I mean? That's a blessing to still have some time. Some, if the Lord gives you mercy and whatnot. All right. AG says, crazy that Dallas hotels were at capacity for the eclipse. That only lasted 30 minutes. What's up to David B, Cali Boy? You says, I hope all has been well. It's been a while, but I'm here though. Absolutely. What up to TNT News? Shout out to you. So we're gonna go to this this YouTube channel, and we're gonna check out Mr. Dowell. What up to Mile High? Who says that's human trafficking? What's up to Heat? Diva says, I wonder if they would have the same excitement if they would have looked up and seen Jesus in the clouds. Wow. Wow. That's crazy right there. That's why I always recommend, listen, stay in prayer, repent. You know what I mean? We thankful for to be under preachers at the Truth of God for sure. You know what I mean? I want to repent. Lord, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. You know what I mean? Please, just because sometimes. Just because. I could be eating something. Lord, please forgive me. You understand? Is that scarce? All right. What's up to Oliver? Shout out to you. What's up to Leonardo? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. You says Diddy should auction this fake Pastor Dowell and and see how it feels for sure. Shout out to this YouTuber right here. You know what I'm saying? He's the person with the video up and whatnot of Mr. Dowell. And we go and check it out. You know what I mean? Let's just get past this intro video. So we're going to go here. I didn't mean to go there. All right. What's up to you said an online audio visual broadcast in which a host consumes various quantities of food while interacting. What? So you told me what a mukbang is. You says an online audio visual broadcast in which a host consumes various quantities of foods while interacting with the audience. I ain't with that. You understand? I see videos like that. My kids watch that stuff. There was one person who had a big snow crab leg, eating it with candy and what have you. You know what I mean? When I eat, I want to eat alone. You understand? I want to get all that nice seasoning in your fingers and whatnot. You know what I mean? I want to enjoy my meal to myself. Now I show some cooking and whatnot, but I ain't gonna eat on camera. You know what I mean? I like to be in peace when I eat. You know what I mean? That's what they do. You know what I mean? Mukbangs and whatnot. You understand? For sure. All right. You says this is the end of Dowell. It's over for him. All right. Let's go to his let's go to this video right here of I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name or whatever the case may be. I'm just going to call him 1981. And it's a good channel. You understand? All right. So let's play it right quick.
Commands a price. So
let me run it back.
Are you sure saying that they're package?
So that's the reason why this land commands a price. So that's the reason why this land commands a price. So you getting ready to buy value. You getting ready to buy somebody. So you getting ready to buy value. You getting ready to buy somebody that comes already.
This is hilarious. Where's the FBI at? You understand? Where Agent Lucifer at? What's up to 16-bit? He says earthquakes are supernatural and warnings from God. Henry Ross says, you thought folks know better by now when those false prophets got hundreds to sell their things, but except for them false prophets, you said sad. David B. He says, I don't think any of us would have been thrilled to see the Lord just yet. Absolutely. Lord, I need more time. I need more time. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us on here need more time. I need a lot more time, Lord. Please forgive me. And I'm asking for more time on this earth to get right. You understand? And I'm not going to idle my time doing nothing. I'm going to do something to try to glorify, do something. Put out the truth of God, give out some encouragement and stuff like that, something. You know what I mean? All right. Cooper says, blessings. My wife and I were a part of the community and we left years ago. He says, bad guy, Dowell. So we got an individual who was with Charles Dowell on here and whatnot. You know what I mean? Feel free if you want to, you know, put out a little bit more information about what you went through and we sure would read it off. Or you can come on here if you like. We can send the link out. All right. What's up to Michael Hollingsworth? Shout out to you. He says people do seafood bros. That is a ratchet. That is ratchet, brother, all the way around. What's up to Heat? He says Dowell auctioning those girls like the slave masters do. So he calls himself Tally for God. Yeah, wow. Tion says you can't get 8 right now, though. He says repent every day. He says, please don't come back yet. God, take your time. Absolutely. So this is Mr. Dowell.
Already, right out the package.
And then to
So in this video, if y'all happen to watch it and whatnot, he has a couple of women up there in which, you know, in the video or whatever.
Puerto Rico.
Excuse me. In the video or whatever the case may be, we're gonna have to put it off. I'm not too sure about these copyrights on those commercials and whatnot. You understand? So we'll get back to it and whatnot. So in the video, he's making an example of the 4 women up there, you know, stating that they will cook, they will do X, Y, Z and whatnot, and things of that nature, as if it's an auctioning block for a woman. You know what I mean? Women up there like that, they don't respect themselves at all, not one bit. Let's go back. All right. Let me rewind.
That the
already right.
commands and demands a price and or value to be put on it.
Let me see.
It's just that the Torah commands and demands a price and or value to be put on it.
So what he's saying is the Torah, I believe the Old Testament, commands a value to be put on a woman, a virgin. You can't be that stupid. You understand that? Even a child can understand that. That's false. Right there. What person would fall for the okie doke and manipulation of what this guy just said? You saying the scriptures, the Old Testament, I don't care if you talking about the New or the Apocrypha. Nowhere in the scriptures it says that. You understand that? In reference to us in these days, and whatnot. You know what I mean? Anybody who falls for that foolishness is just as stupid as him. You understand? Go back.
Getting ready to buy value. You getting ready to buy somebody. So you getting ready to buy value. You getting ready to buy somebody. So you getting ready to buy value. You getting ready to buy somebody that comes already, right out the package. Right out the package. Ready for marriage.
Yo, this is hilarious. Oh man, this is hilarious, man. I listen. I've never seen such foolishness like this. And you got these 4 dumb women up there like that, just dumb. You understand that? I don't classify them as holy. You understand that? They're not holy at all. No real woman with some dignity and respect for herself is going to be up there to be auctioned off, because that's what it looks like. Ain't no real woman gonna be up there. I don't care who you is. You understand? And you let this man, and I know some of y'all are watching, you let this man manipulate your mind. You know what I'm saying? And placate your mind. Like you some type of cheap tramp or something like that. Have some respect for yourself, lady. You understand that? Have some respect for yourself, because ain't nothing holy about that at all. Especially to his first wife too. You the dumb one for falling for the okie doke, for allowing this man to have 3 or 4 more wives in the house. You dummy. You understand? Dumb. Dumb women. Okay, it's all right. You can have 3 or 4 more wives in the house. While he knocking one down, you in the front room watching, I don't know, Jerry Springer or something like that. You understand? And the other wife in somewhere probably making dinner like a fool. Like I said, we all had playing days. We had our woman and things like that, but we knew better. We knew better. Even before the truth of God. You understand? We knew better. We knew that you can't have more than one wife. We knew better. We can't have 2 wives at the same time, or 3 in these days. You understand that? Like I said, we ain't personally attacking and whatnot. We just trying to do it on a biblical standpoint and what have you, about how people are silly for falling for the okie doke and letting somebody manipulate their mind with the scriptures and what have you. You understand? All right. You said, what up to classified information? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. Diva says, it seems as if every vow and the greeting video with these music stars and preachers are coming out very frequently. Kingdom says, I feel sorry for them sisters. They're lost. Their face and body language tells it all. Absolutely. Absolutely. They look scared. They look real scared. You know what I mean? They look manipulated. You know what I mean? I mean, listen, what are you scared of this guy for? Because he can lift 385? Who cares? You know what I mean? Who cares about that? And got that little girl in the video. That little 16-year-old. Some people call her 23 or 24. Well, she looks 16 for now. You understand? 16. Look like a little girl, a little baby and whatnot. And you trolls and stuff like that, y'all want to attack us, but y'all got this pedophile on the scene. Watch your daughters. Watch your daughters, because he might be looking at your young daughter next. You understand? He might be looking at your young daughters on your Facebook, your Twitter. Watch this man. He's a pedophile, but try to cover it up with the Bible and whatnot. You understand? Let a pedophile, you understand, have some interest in one of my daughters. Mr. Rufus, you's a fool. You's an idiot. You understand? You was an idiot for allowing this man to have access to your daughter. You was an idiot. Like we said yesterday, you was a dummy. What real man, what real father, you understand, will allow a 57-year-old man to have interest in his daughter who's 16, 17, 18? I don't care if she's 24. He had to have been looking at her before that. You understand? Old enough to be her grandfather. You understand? And the silly first wife, you just as stupid as him for allowing that. You understand? You understand? You know what I mean? And to his, I forgot the other guy's name. He used to play in the NFL, Daniel Murr, a pastor under him. You know what I mean? The pastor under him. Let me see if we can find that video right here, man. Let me see if we got it. Let me see if we got that video right here. I think I took it down. No, I didn't. Here it go right here.
His cronies, CPAC and Tony Lesbian Harvin, whatever his name is, something like that. You know what I mean? Man, they be talking some stuff, boy.
I'm call your name, Tony Harvin, and Pastor Geno Jennings. First thing was, you issued this challenge out. It got answered. And then, through that, you sitting there calling people wild whores.
And thoughts.
Then you, Tony Harvin.
Coward.
You coward. Then you turn around and you putting names of slaves and thoughts and all of that on holy, righteous women photos.
Oh man, listen. How can I take a man that serious like that? You understand? I can't take these fellas serious, man. I really can't. All right. Cooper says those he wants to join the community, he gets the elders and the other people to treat that man and woman couple with super friendliness, makes them feel like family, especially if you have assets. What's up? The Heat says ready for 57-year-old dip dive. My heart breaks for these souls. Henry Ross states that, to be honest, I don't think that they're ready for marriage just because they're in a crooked way. Absolutely. Absolutely, for sure. Excuse me if the connection is messing up. StreamYard connection is bugging right now. So forgive me. If StreamYard happened to cut off, I'll be back on and whatnot. You know what I mean? All right. So my early apology if StreamYard knocked me off due to their connection. All right. Diva says, I blame those brainwashed, weak-minded followers for allowing this foolishness. What's up to Peaches B? He says, don't call them dumb, bro. They may not have had a choice. Well, they do have a choice. Leave. Stand up for yourself. You understand? Stand up for yourself. If you're a so-called holy woman, you stand up for yourself. Any real holy woman stands up for themselves at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Call for help. Where's your brother? Where's your uncle? Call the authorities. You understand that? There's no way around that at all. Any woman who's held in a position like that and they have resources to get out, easy. You understand that? And to have somebody degrade them like that on camera to the public. You understand? That's ain't nothing intelligent about that. You tell me what to call them. Are they intelligent if they don't have no choice? Well, I don't have no choice because he manipulated me. Well, you the fool. All these resources out here. You understand? All right. You says the girls are young high schoolers. Stop the slander on women. They young girls and was brought up in it. I don't care about that. I don't care nothing about that. You understand? Raise your daughters not to fall for that foolishness. You understand? I got daughters. They ain't gonna fall for that foolishness because they know daddy will raise havoc in there. You understand? Where they fathers at? You know what I mean? Where they fathers? Where the real fathers at? Where the real men at? Until then, yes, they are foolish and dumb. Simple as that. At the end of the day. You know what I mean? Simple as that. All right? People want to make all these excuses. Oh, they're young. Oh, they was brought up in that XYZ. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. Leave. It's not hard to dial 911. It's not hard to do that. 3 numbers in the telephone. 911. You know what I mean? 911. Simple. Simple as that. If they're afraid, listen, email me. Any woman from Straightway to Hell, are you scared and you afraid of this guy? Email me. Simple. You know what I mean? We'll find a way to get you up out of there. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Listen, he don't manipulate nobody over here in holiness. Nobody. You know what I mean? And any other false prophets out there that's doing this foolishness and whatnot. If the people are afraid and what have you, listen, email me. Simple as that. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. All right, Mr. Dowell has went to the butcher. I can't believe some of y'all taking up for these for these women. That's the sad part right there. You understand? That's the sad part. Y'all actually taking up for these women. Some of y'all. Really? All right. Mr. Dowell has went to the butcher shop one too many times just to get that second, third, and fourth meat. Wow. Cooper says that Dowell wants, in order to be 100% part of the community, you must turn over all assets to the kingdom, his community, money, house, cars, bank account, everything. You say no. Really? What a fool. Turn over your bank account? We scrapping, man. We scrapping. I don't care. You understand? What I look like giving a fool my bank account? I done worked hard and things like that. My car, my house. I'm out here working 10, 12 hours driving trucks and whatnot. Me. Okay, what fool, and they are fools, why would you give up the stuff that you work hard for to this idiot? You understand? A pure idiot. You know what I mean? a pure idiot. Listen, anybody scared and you in fear of this guy, email me. TonyHarvin@yahoo.com, man. You understand? And you say, your bank account. What? Listen, what fool or what person in a right mind would give this stuff to this man right here? You understand? He says, I would walk out of that church. Absolutely. Pure brainwashed. Classified information route. Pure brainwashed. You understand? Now, what person in holiness, even to some of y'all trolls out there, I know for a fact y'all agree with me right now. If you got a so-called pastor, man, in order to join this community, I want your money. I want the information to your bank accounts, your cash app, and some of y'all probably, getting inheritance from your parents and whatnot, or got a business from your parents that all this land and property, and he wants it all. Really? What a fool! You understand? What a fool! That's why he don't like us on here and whatnot. That's why. You understand? Because we cracking down on this guy. I don't understand what happened to him. I don't understand. I don't know what happened to Mr. Dowell. You know what I mean? Because I don't remember him being like this at all years and years ago. He said he takes serious offense and you'll be kicked out. Wow. You understand? All right. You said the girls are victims. Well, if you feel the girls are victims, then do something about it. Don't sit here and cry and feel sorry for them. Do something about it. If you think these girls are victims, they this, they that, do something about it. Call the authorities. Go protest in front of his church. Do something. Don't tell me. You understand? Don't tell me that. Do something. What we doing is exposing this guy. The platforms that we got. Shout out to all those other YouTubers out there that's putting this out. You understand? Putting this man on Jump Street for sure. Now, Pastor Rufus, who gave his daughter, or whatever the case may be, you's a fool. The man that kicked you and your family out, what I heard, or whatever the case may be, allegedly, you's a fool. You understand that? You's a fool. You said the girls didn't have a choice. 911. You understand? Listen. Look, get a phone, right? Dial, get your keypad, 911. Simple. Simple as that. What's so hard about that? All right? Appreciate that. Gin Juice. He said, imagine. Oh man, he says, Pastor Puff Duffy Dowell. He said, checking out your daughter ministries. A pulpit pervert, as we spoke about in the videos that we made. You understand? You said Dowell's wife is just as guilty as he is. She's not innocent. Sounds like a freak. Absolutely. He says they all look musty. He said he could, you a lesbian. He says this man is the word. You says they hoodlums. You said he called you a lesbian. Oh man. Michelle says you are not looking at it the way it is for them. If this is a cult, Dowell have these people brain dead. More than likely, these girls' parents have been there for years. These are girls that probably grew up. Well, they stupid. You understand? Foolish. I don't care how many excuses y'all make and things like that. They foolish. If they of age, and you got these silly men over there, they rubbing their chops. Oh man, We about to get us some virgins at the end of the day. They all foolish. You understand? Like I said, real fathers stand up for their daughters. Real fathers protect their daughters. You know what I mean? He said a man is a lesbian. What's up to D Nicole? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. You said just shows how you have to be led of the Holy Ghost to follow any pastor church. Makes easier to go elsewhere. Cali Boy said it looks like a straight up human trafficking case. I really hope the authorities look into this. Very sad to watch, bro, especially having daughters. Absolutely. What's up to Ben Johnson? Shout out to you. You says, do they not have any doors of this brothel? Wow. Let's go back right quick. All right. Let me see.
So you getting ready to buy
married.
we put on it. So you getting ready to buy value. You getting ready to buy somebody. So you getting ready to buy value. You getting ready to buy somebody. So you getting ready to buy value. You getting ready to buy somebody that comes already, right out the package. Right out the package. Ready for marriage.
Ready for marriage. Wow. Prince Sean says Gino First Church teaches women how to be structured and self-independent. Good teaching by PJ. He says, how many people did he off and bury in his land? Wow. You said this is probably all the girls know. This is not these girls' fault. Their parents are probably so brain dead that the world tells them what to say, what to eat, and then take all their money. Sounds like a case of Jim Jones. That's what it sounds like to me. You understand? It's starting to sound like, Jim Jones back in the day. We ain't talking about the rapper. We ain't talking about the rapper Jim Jones. We talking about the old time preacher, Jonestown Jim Jones. All right? Let me see. What's up to David B? You said these men are able to do things because they operate under the powers of Satan. What's up to Sister Claire? Shout out to you. What's up to G Money Hollywood? You said Dowell acting like Suge Knight. Look what happened to Suge. Suge Knight got knocked out a few times. You know what I mean? He got knocked out a few times. Sister Claire, you funny. She said Dowell should have gotten a job and go to work. Appreciate that. You said they can have all $2 in my account. The court would say, "Oh no, thanks. We all full now." You said, "Yikes, you'll be kicked out," but he still has access to assets. What's up, Donald Sanders? Shout out to you. You said he Eddie Long except on girls. Wow. I don't know the ages, but somebody told me that we played a video yesterday, of him benching or whatever the case may be. His fourth wife, she looks about 16. Some people are speculating she's older than that, whatever the case may be, What's up to Roy? You says greetings. What's up to Montrell? What's up to V Coleman? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. He says, what up with that cane? What that for? I don't know. He says, auctioning virgins. This guy don't do well in his thinking. Absolutely. I definitely agree with you on that one. Not one bit at all. All right. Let's go back.
Clean. And you see all the men.
All right, they gotta coming on here, man. I gotta exit out on here because of these commercials. With the copyrights and what have you. We'll get back to it in a bit. All right. So let's go back. Let me see. All right, we're gonna go back to it right now. Just bear with me right quick. All right, here we go right here.
Cook, then you clean, then you cook. Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you cook? Can you clean?
Wow. Asking a woman, could they cook and clean? Wow. That's crazy. Appreciate that, Kingdom. Shout out to you. You said, say what now? This man has lost his mind. Absolutely. What's up to Roy? Shout out to you. I think I shout you out. What's up to the Bear? Shout out to you. You said, Dowell have been doing this for 40 years. This is nothing new. If the police did their job, the people would not say anything bad against Dowell. You said if the police did go there, okay. You said the police will not say anything bad against Dowell. I bet he has a way to punish them for talking. Punishment. Wow. Classified information says, funny how the government looks the other way regarding cult leaders, especially in our communities. What's up to Coco B? He says, peace to everyone. I'm playing catch up. He says, on this crazy content. Montrell says they need to lock him up. Timmy Little says this Pastor Dowell is way out of line. Wow. Classified information says I'm triggered for real. Justin B says looks like a glorified bunny ranch. Glorified bunny ranch. Montrell said it's going to be another Waco, Texas, or Jonestown. Wow. What up to Bob T? He says people got to stop making excuses for these women. Got to be held for accountability. Heads bowed. There's something weird here. He says, wow, he's the devil out of hell. He says these clowns do it in plain sight, right here on the internet, but nothing happens to them. Wow, you got that right. All right. He says, can he cook? You say, and then can he clean? Because due to his false prophesizing, he can't do neither one of these things. What up to B2? He says, it's still shocking to see a pastor drinking like a sailor while preaching. Dowell makes false prophets like Jakes and Alstein look like angels compared to him. Wow. You said asking them, can you cook and clean, but not asking, do you love the Lord over everything? Wow. You said he's an Edomite. That's funny. Jen Ju says YouTube guidelines prevent me from saying what I really want to say about this devil. For sure. Let me see. What up to Coopers? You says the guy by the door is armed security. There is another one to the right of the stage, 2 in the back, 2 outside the doors, and others who walk. The man got armed security. Man, you live in 385 and you need armed security? What you scared of, huh? What you scared of? You know what I mean? You big and bad, Blanca, Incredible Hulk. You know what I mean? What you need armed security for? You know what I mean? You live in 385. You understand? You got your guns in the back. You've been to the army and everything. What you need armed security for, man? What you scared of? You know what I mean? Because you know some of them people is, you know what I mean? They want to give you the business. You understand? you know. That's why you got them armed guards there. Because you know. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. Armed security. Man lifting 385. Got guns in the back. And you need armed security? You know what I mean? Blanca? You understand? Wow. Picture me coming in. Listen, I'm 135 pounds. You know what I mean? We're not a box. We're not a wrestle and everything. But you would need all them armed guards for 135 pounder. You know what I mean? And you live in 385. That's a sad thing right there, man. That's sad. You understand? That's sad. You know? All right. Michelle says, just fast forward, and he's talking about a man's check. He says, fast forward where? Let me know what time stamp. Let me know. All right. At the Michelle B. Montrell said, like always, another good one. Appreciate that. You said this is a cult. Please stop calling him pastor. That gives him much admiration. Who calling him pastor? Who's calling him pastor? As you can see on the bottom left, we got so-called at the top. I don't know what you're talking about. Who's calling him pastor? And the reason why people say pastor, right? Because the algorithm and whatnot. It's not much algorithm in saying so-called pastor. You know what I mean? So you need to say certain words or put certain words up there so it can hit a wave of people. You know what I mean? That's one who knows about YouTube and the algorithm and the tags and stuff like that. One has to understand that. So if you put so-called all day, you know what I mean, you might not get a wave of people to come to your channel and to, that come up as a suggestion and what have you. So you have to put pastor, you know what I mean? Not that we calling him that in the sense of being holy, you know what I mean? We just putting that so you can have a wave of people more so than putting so-called pastor. That's the whole mechanism of YouTube. You understand? You may say, oh, this is a fake preacher right here. But putting fake preacher is not in the tags. It's not in the algorithm. You understand that? So you got to put preacher, not that you calling him a preacher. You know what I mean? We know he's a false prophet. We know he's a fake preacher, but you have to put certain terms that has more algorithm to it and whatnot. So one has to know about certain words and certain terms. You know what I'm saying? That's more so in the algorithm on YouTube or social media and whatnot. All right. He said that's why I don't have any followers. What you mean by that? What you mean? You know? So it's not that we calling him a preacher. All right. Where was I? He says God is angry with the wicked every day. I pray he gets what's coming to him. Absolutely. He says Dowell received what is that dowry meant for me? She is my daughter. He says Nelly is my ex. That's his second wife. Wow. I think somebody was talking about you, right? I think I seen you on somebody was talking about you. I think the person who emailed me this information, I think they mentioned his second wife. Right? I think he was talking about you. I think. All right. Appreciate that at Heat. Montreal says, hey, who be cutting Dowell's hair? His barber. All right. Cooper says he wants to connect with Eric. All right. He says, with you, he says Dowell stole his wife. Well, listen, email me. If you up for an interview and stuff like that, sometime email me, Tony Harvin at yahoo.com. TonyHarvin at yahoo.com. All right. We would love to hear the testimonies of those who was in straightway. You understand? Those who was in straightway, we would love to hear your testimony. If you feel comfortable with coming on here and whatnot and, you know, telling your testimony, it's up to you. You understand that? It's up to you. All right. All right. We got about 10 more minutes and what have you before we knock off and whatnot. It's an early night for me. Please forgive me. We might do a part 2 tomorrow. Who knows? I might give y'all a little bit more time tomorrow, but today has been long for me. All right. What's up with Christopher Span? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. You said, yeah, they gave dude the whole check. Wow. That's crazy. Drake H. Man, shut up, man. What are you talking about? Drake H. Get out of here. Diva says they ain't protecting much. Armed security guards with a backbone. How sad. All right, all right. Oh, you says Rango TV. Oh, okay. Okay, cool, man. He says, is the hats going to be available soon? Well, we trying. I didn't know making apparel and stuff like that was so complicated and whatnot. You understand? It's very complicated and what have you. You got to make sure your stuff is trademarked because people will steal it. You know what I mean? We know of somebody who was creating clothes back in Jersey City, and Fashion Nova stole his design. You understand that? So that helped me learn the trademark things and what have you. Have something with your lawyer. So that just happened recently. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful with certain designs or what have you. That was messed up with Fashion Nova. I think that was it. Fashion Nova stole his design. All right. Let me see. Bob T says, come on, we're trying to make he said like Shannon Sharp. Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay. That'd be something, Geno Jennings on Club Shay Shay. Picture Geno Jennings on Club Shay Shay or Power 105. You understand? Geno Jennings on Club Shay Shay. Wouldn't that be something? All right. Michelle says, forgive me. This is very upsetting. You're forgiven. He says, I know this is a cult and I feel sorry for the girls. Understandable. He said, Shion and Timu will bootleg your designs too. Wow. That's crazy. All right. Let's play a little bit.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? That's what's right. What's wrong is I'm graduating from college.
What?
I got a career. I make 6 figures.
You mean to tell me it's something wrong? You mean to tell me it's something wrong with a woman going to college, getting her education? You mean to tell me it's something wrong with a woman getting a career or a job, making 6 figures? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You understand? See, the thing is, you want to keep them in slavery like that. You know what I mean? If a woman wants to work and she want to get her education and whatnot, cool. Hey, do your thing. Do your thing, boo-boo, stink. Do your thing. Get that education. You know what I mean? You funny. You said timestamp 3238. 3238. There is no 3238 on here. Ain't no 3238 on here. There's no 3238 on this video. All right. He says, I can never call a grown man Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay. You said, did Mr. Well made a podcast yet about us talking about her trafficking church ring? What's up to God owns the whole world? Well, I'm not sure about that at Henry Ross. You said Shannon better hide that liquor if you're going to interview PJ. That's funny. He says they need her on the farm, bro. Wow, that's crazy. So Michelle B, I don't know which video you're talking about. You know, what's up to M. Lewis, who says, what age should be considered a woman to be called mothers, and what age should a young woman be called sisters? Well, I would recommend that question to be asked to a holy sent preacher. You understand? Speak to a truth of God minister, or a God sent preacher about that one. You understand that? I'm limited to answering like biblical questions and whatnot. You know what I mean? Because there are some women out there who may be aged as a mother, but she's immature. She acts immature. You know what I mean? Like a little girl, and whatnot. You understand? All right. He says, so he wants a broke dummy so he can control and abuse her. Yep. It seemed like he don't want the woman to work, like you said. Exactly. All right. You He says, I bet you he wants those for himself. What up, David Coleman? He says, where are the parents at? Absolutely. That's for sure. All right. Michelle says, now do you see they are brainwashed? It may be someone teaching all the kids on the property. They probably don't know what freedom is. Wow. Henry Ross says Stan. They believe women are supposed to be educated. Sad that them women believe this, except for them women who's already successful. Wow. The bear says keeping them from being educated helps to mold them into the man's control. Wow. He says on Rango TV. Rango TV. All right. So we're going to Rango TV right now. Which one? He talked about it for about 8 hours. Wow. 8 hours. That's a long time, man. Maybe one day I could do that. I could try that. The most I did was about 2 hours, but he spoke about it for 8 hours long. That's work hours right there. Are you talking about this video right here that says Pastor Dowell, adultery, marriage, and cult of straightway community reviewed? Are you talking about that video? At Michelle B. Let me know. All right. What's up to Sister David? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. What's up to Lamar Peace? You says good evening, Tony. In chat room G1, he teaching these women to be slaves to their husbands. They should be pursuing God first, and so should the man. This ain't holy. This is heathen. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I mean? All right. He says brothers on the front row leaking over them girls. Absolutely. You know? He says, yes, this one. Okay. So we're gonna go to it right quick. Let me pause it right quick just to make sure. They got commercials on here. So let me exit out of that just to be safe from them copyrights. So we're gonna get back to it after the commercials is over and what have you. He said 8 hours is OD. I mean, 8 hours on a live, especially if your channel is monetized. I mean, you're doing work. I mean, that's pretty decent for somebody who put YouTube as their primary financial source. I mean, 8 hours is that's pretty good if you really taking YouTube serious and that's your primary source of income. You know what I mean? If you're doing 8 hours, that's honestly that's pretty good right there. That's that's pretty good. You know, even if it's a side hustle. All right. So y'all said 32, 38. I'm gonna go to it right now, and I'm gonna put it on the screen right quick. 32, 38. So y'all let me know if this is the proper video right here. You know, we got a couple more minutes before we knock off. I would have hoped I could go longer, but you know, kind of sleepy and whatnot. All right, we might do a part 2 tomorrow, so tune in. We might do a part 2 tomorrow, Lord willing. It'll be a little longer to continue this conversation and whatnot. All right. Is it this video at timestamp 3238? Let me know. All right. He says, wonder how long those girls had to stand there. Oh man. All right. Henry Ross says, in the words from PJ straight from God, Dowell in the other bum, they are bums and deserves not any. None of those girls are broads. Michael says, Rango TV, the one for 6 hours. So somebody's saying 8 hours, another one saying 6 hours. Which video it is, so we can knock off and whatnot. Gladys says, but out there, many have lots and concubines. These preachers, they look decent. Classified information says this bum has blown it. It just keeps getting worse. Wow. All right. He says we're going to call part 2 chicken grease. Chicken grease. All right. So, you know, this was our regular conversations number 38 and whatnot. I definitely appreciate everybody for coming on. You know what I mean? I would have hoped we could go longer. We probably got about 5 or 10 more minutes. You know, all right. You says adultery. Adultery one is the one about me and Nelly. So what is this one? What is this one? All right. Let me know. All right, let me know. Okay. You says Ringo TV reaction. That's the proper name of the platform. So I'm on a video right now. All right. You says human trafficking is real. It may not be as easy as you may think. They have to have the ability to get to the resource. These women may be movement may be restricted 24/7. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. You says Mr. Dowell is a meat man. You said and he is going to heaven. I don't think so with that type of behavior. You understand? With that type of behavior, no way. You understand? No way. Anybody with some true common sense, that's a no way type of thing, for sure. All right. Michelle B says that's not the one. Sorry, I seen it on someone else's YouTube channel, but Ringo is the one who put it up. You said it's the one for 6 hours. The one for 6 hours. All right. So we're gonna browse this person YouTube channel, and we're gonna try to find it. Ringo TV reaction. Shout out to you. You understand? All right. It says 6 hours. Trying to find it. I don't see it. Let's go to the live one and see if we can find it there. All right. I see. Okay, I see it right here. All right, we got it. So it says the auction block. All right. Let's see. Is this the one right here? All right. Let me know if that's the one right there. Before we're gonna exit out. Let them commercials play. All right. Let me know if that's the one right there. All right. Appreciate that, Heat. Definitely appreciate that. Blanchy. Appreciate that. You says, keep up the good work. Speak true. I love you more. God bless. Appreciate that. So we're going to play this a little bit, and then we're going to knock off. We're going to knock off. And most likely we'll have a part 2 tomorrow. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're going to have a part 2 tomorrow. You know what I mean? Y'all recommend it. All right. 32. Let me see. All right. Let's go to it right now. Let's go to it right now. All right. So we're here at Ringo TV. Shout out to this YouTuber. Y'all said 32, 38. Let me see.
And obviously the elders.
And also, let me show you this real quick. Let me do this real fast so that we could get the receipts, because that's very important. Let me see if I could do this real quick. Hold on a second.
Let me pause that. Let me see. I really don't see that part at Michelle B. God let me know. You understand? What's up, D Jackson? Shout out to you. You said Dowell is worse than P. Diddy. Absolutely. For sure. All right. Eric Gonzalez says adultery 8 hours is about the drama that occurred between Dowell and I. He manipulated my wife to divorce me and become his second wife. Wow. Wow. Listen, email me, man. Please do. If you want to, if you want to talk about it and whatnot. You know what I mean? Definitely would love to have you on here. We're going to have a part 2 tomorrow, as we come to a conclusion. So we're coming to a conclusion. I thank everybody for tuning in for sure. Part 2 is tomorrow. All right. We're going to continue this conversation tomorrow. All right. Part 2 is tomorrow. Tune in. Everybody who's tuning in right now, you understand? You know what I mean? Regular conversation 39 and part 2 is tomorrow. To continue this conversation is a continuation conversation tomorrow. You understand? I hope everybody have a wonderful night. You know what I mean? Set your alarm, your timing, and things like that. For sure. And Lord willing, I could be on much earlier and we could talk a little bit longer. And I hope the two individuals who was with Dowell before come on tomorrow, almost around the same time. And for sure, I'm Tony Harvin. I'm signing off. God bless to you all out there. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'm out. Peace. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to the Tony Harvin Network YouTube channel. If you like, hit that subscribe button listed right here. After you hit the subscribe button, if you want to receive all notifications of videos that come out on this YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and select all after you hit the notification bell.